you get into a pub, right? The music is not loud, so people around you can hear what you're saying. You're on your own, you go to the bar, and you order your pint or whatever it is you're drinking, and you go, wow, what a terrible day I had today. Maybe not, but it could be that someone, and most probably out of compassion, right, out of empathy, would join you and say, oh, don't worry, mate, that's nothing, you know, listen to what happens to me, and they go, oh, to me this happened. Before you know it, someone else is joining in, and he goes, oh, that's nothing, and he starts complaining about his day, and someone else, and someone else. Before you know it, you're all sitting down, sharing a table, you go out for dinner together, and then you're married. Best mate. Best mate. Try this. You go in the same pub, you order a drink, and maybe someone asks you, how are you? And you go, I'm doing great, fantastically. There's more chances that A, nobody's going to speak to you, and if anybody has a reaction to what you say, they go, listen to him or her, does he or she thinks it is. Does it make sense? Because culturally, what are we very subconsciously, but very powerfully, subconsciously, remember this word, but very powerfully, what have we been conditioned to believe? That mediocrity, it's the norm. What is normally, what is the thing that I've never heard that more in my life ever? Anywhere, in Italy, here, anywhere in the world. How are you? What is the most common reply that we get? Fine, thank you. Okay. Well, I was actually thinking of not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Really, if you pay attention, and I'm serious, I really don't know if you get fine, thank you, or not too bad more. Yes, well, I do. And maybe I'm biased because the village where I come from, in Italy, believe me, non c'è male, in Italian we say, not too bad, it's the common thing to say. And if you say, and I do it, not do it on purpose, I do it, it's natural, normal for me now. But I like to see the reaction. And even yesterday, a friend of mine said, how are you? And before I answer, he said, if you tell me very well, which is benissimo in Italian, I'm going to slap you. And because, do you see, it's funny, we laugh about those things, but what is this telling us? When we say, or someone is telling us, oh, not too bad, it means that subconsciously, and by the way, our subconscious mind is the one in charge of controlling, directing our life. 95%. It's got 95% of control. The only other 5% is the rational mind, the one we are conscious and aware of, the one that now is saying, Luca, say this and say that, the one that say, oh, maybe I'll do this and that later. Everything else happens automatically. The 95% is controlled by our subconscious mind, which is the big gene in the bottle, so to speak. Because it's the one that regulates our heartbeat, our temperature, our digestive system, makes our hair grow, and everything else. But it doesn't just do that. We could be imagining it as being the fertile soil where, and listen to this, any thoughts that we give it, any suggestion is going to grow. It's a growth driving mechanism. It's extremely, infinitely powerful. It's the part of our self that is connected, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but with the field, which means with everything, with the universe as such, with the essence of life.